Hey, this is Jenny Jones. All right. Digital Growth Hacks Club. Listen, man, what's wrong with my glasses? Man, my glasses all dirty. I didn't even clean my glasses. My wife is gonna kill me. If she see me. All right. So listen, Digital Growth Hacks Club. I wanted to, since it's getting so hard out here in these LTD streets, I'm going to start bringing these tools into the lab and start breaking them and seeing if they work because our money is getting tight out here. Shout out to C Store. I know you just got this notification. Why you didn't join me here on the inside? I don't know. I just kind of wanted to see how that would work. Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? I don't know. Can you guys even hear me? I don't even know if you guys can hear me. Oh, somebody's joining. All right, let's see who we got here. Um, who is that? Did they put their name in? Jenny Jones, Mark Rodriguez. What's up? Hey, who just joined? Who's joined? Who is that? Somebody joined. Loud and clear. All right, you can hear me. Who joined? I had a guest join, but who's my guest? Maybe they're downloading the software or something. So again, since it's getting so okay, that's probably that's Anthony. Yeah. Hey, C Store, how you doing, man? Listen. So here's what you guys need to know, and here's what you guys need to understand. Yeah, Michael, I know who you are, man. I know who you are. thanks for thanks for hanging out, man. I thought you were going to join me here on the platform here, but listen, Anthony, you can turn on your video if you have video. Oh, we got a couple more people here. Let's see what we got here. So we have who just joined here. We have Anthony, and then we have. Are you? Oh, I guess they disconnected. I don't know. You know who I am. Yeah, I know who you are. You guys try to join. I don't know what happened. I guess you guys can try to join back. So here's what happened. So here's what we have right now. Here's what's going on in front of us right now. I am testing out. This is Meet Hour, right? And it sounds good. I have high definition turned up. What do you guys think about it? I mean, I don't have the fancy stuff, which is okay. But if you wanted to live stream and stuff like that, um, Mr. 20%. So we're going public with our 20%, right? We're going public with it. All right. So yeah, if you guys try to join, you guys can try to join back. I have no idea what happened there, but this is just a small test. This is Meet Hour. So I don't know what happened. The guys tried to join. Seems like they couldn't join. Maybe I don't know what's going on here. So I had them join, manage video quality, start stop stream. All right. So again, this is Meet Hour. Again, I'm trying to break tools. So going into 2025, I'm starting off right now with Meet Hour, right? One of the things I wanted to know was um, did Meet Hour I've tested out everything about Meet Hour, right? I've tested all the goodies out, and I gotta tell you, it's passing a lot of my tests. So the last test I wanted to do was the last test I wanted to do was this test. Can I go live stream with it? You look when he say you look 20% better on this platform. Are you just kidding with me? I never know when you're serious. This is high definition. So let me see. So I have the video quality. The video quality is high definition. So maybe that's what it is. I know you can see I've been working on it, I haven't even shaved or nothing. So at least the video quality looks better. So it is high definition. And again, this is Meet Hour, right? Um, so that's one of the things there. Um, I'm trying to test it out. Again, I'm on this mission, right? Um, I'm on this mission to try and break these tools, right? We're getting all these tools. We don't even know if they work, right? A lot of times we don't get a chance to test them out. But I had some people join me early. I don't know. If you're in the inner circle, or Mark, if you see it, just click on that link and you can join via inner circle. And if you wanted to, I know it's late where you're at, but I was just wondering if you wanted to, because I don't know. Okay, so I think somebody else is trying to join now. So let me see what happens when they join. Let's see who is that joined. Can you hear me? You got your mic in your head. Anthony tried to join again. So tell me what's going on, Anthony. Is it, well, you can't tell me if the mic is not on, so I don't know if the mic is actually on or not. Um yeah, let's see if so all right, so I'm looking at it now. All right. So Anthony is in, but I can't see him. Let me see if I can do this. Oh, that's right. Oh, wait a minute. Let me go back. It keeps disconnecting him. I wonder what's going on. I wonder what's going on with that. All right. So I'm looking at it right now on screen, right? And it looks pretty darn good. Oh, you can do the zoom in. Okay, okay. Y'all better not mess with me now. So you can zoom in, zoom out. All right. So tell me what you guys think of it. So it at least looks good, right? And I know this was a last minute stream, but I wanted to test it out. I am doing my Wednesday winner tomorrow, and I may have a surprise for you guys. I don't know. We got to see what's going on. So let me know what you guys think about this actual setup here. Let me know if you have any questions about it. I want to see if I can share screen with you guys. So give me a second here. Got a message here. Okay, got that. All right. So I'm taping right now. So it is taping. You can tape it. Let me see. Let you guys take a look at some of the other things that I got going on here. No, get out of there. Get out of there. All right. Do you guys have any other questions about Meet Hour? And what I'm going to tell you is Meet Hour it's passing a lot of my tests. It is. All right. So Meet Hour seems as well. I can't read your comment. AC. Let me see if I can read your comment. Where is it at? Meet Hour streams well. I mean it looks well, it streams well. It's actually doing a lot better than I actually thought. And the customization is fire, right? I just didn't, and so I've been kicking the tires on it, right? It's almost time to give back the it's almost time to give back the 60 days or whatever. And I gotta tell you, and I'm just gonna be honest with you, right? This thing is clean. I like it. I really, really do like it. I like it for the fact, because we already talked about it. You can do, you can go from I think I am running into a challenge, and I don't know if I had to put this in webinar mode or not. So what it's doing, it's actually recording. So it is recording, it's recording to their storage, so I can download that later, right? I do get the statistics. I can see it. Let me see. I got some analytics here, and it actually takes statistics on whoever talked most, like in a one-on-one meeting. So you can do that as well. I just wanted to share that with you. Let me see. Nice quality. Anthony, what happened, man? You tried to get in, but it was something wrong. Maybe it's something on my end. I think there was something you can put it in webinar mode, and I don't think I set that up when I was setting up the meeting. I don't think I set up webinar mode, so maybe that's what it was. I don't know. So Anthony, if you can kind of tell me if there was any problems or anything like that. But here's what I'm going to say. I promise you guys, this thing is nice. It's actually better than what I thought. Um, it's actually better than what I thought. And let me see if I can go over what we talked about here. Anthony, what was going on, Anthony? You wasn't showing up, or you couldn't click, or just let me know so I'll know. I don't know what happened. This is my first time going live with this tool, obviously, right? That was a whole test in this. I wanted to do a test. Let's see here. Microphone was not getting detected. Oh, you always had those problems, man. I think we talked about that once before. I'm like, what's going on? Sometimes when you're in other tools, sometimes it does that. When you're in those other tools all day, sometimes you have those problems. So I can see that happening. Sometimes you just got to refresh and get everything set up again. So that's probably what was happening. We can't see your screen. You can't see my screen? We can't see your screen. I'm not sharing anything. Is that what you're saying, Adrian? I'm going to share something now. That's what I'm saying. So let me share screen with you. Is that what you were talking about? So let me share screen. Gave me no more options, but mic working detected, but was not working. Okay. All right. So let's look at this right here. Let me share screen. Let me know when you guys can see my screen. So let me know when you guys could actually see my screen. You'd be able to see my screen. Is that somebody trying to get in? Yeah, let me see. All right. So I had somebody. Who is that trying to come in? All right. So you guys should be able to see. Why is that showing up like that? That's weird. Anthony, looks like you're in now. Why is the bottom of my screen showing up like that? I don't know. That's weird. I can see it. All right. So that's weird. It looks weird. Let me see. We can see it. Okay. So let me get back to something. Give me a second here. Let me clear that. Yeah, I don't know what those black things are there. I don't know why the screen looks like that. That's really weird. Anyway, so this is the one tool like we talked about here, where this is one tool. This is a meet hour. You can have the meet hour. You can do a one-on-one coaching. So it has a permanent URL. So you can actually place that in your Calendly or anything else you're using. Maybe you're using your one of the other tools that you're using. Maybe you're using a Draft or something like that. You can put your permanent meeting link in there, right? You can have a webinar, I think up to 500 people or so in there. And then you can do the live stream. Like right now, I'm doing a live stream, but I'm only doing a live stream on YouTube, but I can connect to YouTube to, let me see. I also can link to, let me see. I also can link to, so let's talk about it. I can also link to at the same time as YouTube, because right now I'm streaming it to YouTube. So I can have an custom RTMP, so I can stream to Remo if I wanted to. I also can stream to Instagram. I also can stream to Facebook, and I also can stream to LinkedIn and Twitch all at the same time. Crazy, right? So you can do that. And I think even when I was looking at the other tool the other day, I think it was Stream Portal or Stream something. Yeah, it only allowed me to do one stream. I couldn't do this one. I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can stream to 6 destinations at one time. So yeah, that's what I was saying. This tool has range. We cannot read Mike for a reason as unknown. Yeah. So Anthony, don't worry about it. We'll talk about it later. Can you stream to a private Facebook group? So I don't. So Facebook has their own restrictions, right? So you can't just roll out of bed and do what you want to do in Facebook, right? Because their APIs don't connect for that. If I'm a betting man, which if I'm not going to bet anything Facebook because I'm not a big Facebook fan, but I don't think you can do private. I think you can only do um, groups or um anything to do with business. You can do. They remove a lot of stuff from private. So I don't know if you can do a private stream. So a link isn't assigned a scheduler, or do you have a connect? Adrian, explain to a little bit more so I can understand. A link isn't assigned because I can't see it in the screen. So just bear with me. Your question. Let me try to read it over here so if I can see it a little bit better. So it says a link isn't assigned. Is there a scheduler, or do you have to connect it to one? Help me understand what you mean by that. So when you say a link isn't assigned, is there a scheduler, or do you have to connect it one? So no, I'm sorry. So you do have to connect it with a. Actually, do you have to connect it with a scheduler? Do you have a calendar connect? So let me see. That's a good question. So let me answer that question for you. So if you're asking me, can I connect it to a calendar? But I know you can't do. Actually, give me a second here. Schedule a meeting. So, pick moderator. Schedule a meeting. So the way mine is set up, right? Or I don't know if I'm really clearly understanding your question. I think can you connect it to a give me one second. Um Conference UI developers. I can't really remember. I know it has let me see. Uh I don't know if I fully understand your question. Link assign. So you do have a link. So if you wanted to, I know it's connected to my calendar. I don't remember how I set that up, but it is connected to my calendar. It is connected to my calendar. So I mean, when you ask me that, I don't really understand. Um, I don't really know if I really understand your question. I don't. The stream's current bit rate is lower than the recommended bit rate we're ranking. Stream bit rate. All right. So I don't know if I fully understand your question, Adrian. I'm sorry. Can Let me read the more questions. Tell me if you can just give me your question again so I can understand a little bit better. Um, Let me see if I can get it. A link isn't assigned. Is there a scheduler, or do you have to connect it to one? So there isn't a scheduler, but if I was to create a meeting, it's going to give me a meeting link, and it can give me a list of people I can invite to the meeting link, or I can send the link out for people to join, and it has a password and all that stuff that's in it already. Hopefully you understood that. A link isn't assigned. Okay, so let me see. When someone wants to book a coaching call with you, how do they get on your calendar and get into Meet Hour? Is there a link that confirms their appointment and the meeting link? So that's a good question. So the way that I'm using it, and the way that I felt that it was best to use, was there's a permanent link that I have. So let me remove this from the camera and let me just let me do this. So let me stop sharing. I just want to make sure that All right. So agent, so did I understand you correctly? The way that I'm using it, or the way that I so if I'm using a Calendly or a Draft, when you tell Calendly or Draft you want to meet someone, you I paste in my permanent link. So I do have a permanent link. So let me make that plain. So there's a permanent link that I have in Meet Hour. It's my always ready meet meeting link. Now you could join my room, but I'd have to let you in, right? I'd have to let you in as a guest. So that's a permanent link. So the way you would use it is you would use your permanent link on your calendars and stuff like that. Now, if you wanted to set up, you can set up a separate meeting too with someone. You can say, hey, meet me here, and then it sends the invite and all that stuff out. So two separate ways you can use it. Hopefully that makes sense to you. So two separate ways you can use it. You can say, hey, this is my always on link, kind of like sessions where you can always have a private room. That's a private room you can always have, or you can schedule something. If you do schedule something, then it will send out, and you set up your invite and all that, and it will send it out. So I guess that's what I guess. And tell me how you're thinking, Adrian, and I'll kind of hopefully that answered. But tell me how you're thinking. What's up, Meek Supplied? What's up, Adrian? What's up, you guys? Mark, C Store, all of my members are here. See you guys joined in. Is this a members only? Maybe I have it set to members only. I don't know. I thought I said it public. But yeah, so Adrian, let me know if that answers your question. Um, let me know if that answers your question. Um, I want to see. I can't show. I would show you mine, but I got all my permanent links and stuff in there, and I don't want that to be out for public consumption. Um, I think you're in this inner circle. Well, I sent you another. I sent you another invite. Check your DM inside my other community, and you'll find your invite in there. Um, that's for Adrian for AC. So I could probably just send you a screenshot or something like that, or if you want to just connect and me do a screen share, I can kind of show it to you on a personal tip if you wanted to do that. Meek Supply, what's up? So what we're doing, Meek Supplied, and I'm trying to get the feedback from people. They're saying this looks really, really good, really clean. This is in high definition. Um, this is more high definition than any of some of the other things that I've been using. Unfortunately, you can't put people's names on the screen and all that. Um, you'd have to have it's purely only for streaming. Those types of tools will give you those types of setups. So I've noticed that if it's a tool that's wanted to add streaming as an ancillary piece, then I noticed that they don't have a lot of the bells and whistles, right? And I think when we met with the founder, I almost thought that he said that they would try to add something like that. I'm not certain, but again, this tool has so much range. Um, Again, I can embed it, right? I can embed it in another room, right? Or something like that. Let me see if I can read your question so I can understand. Okay, that makes sense. I prefer a different method. Maybe the webinar feature might appeal to me, but sure. Yeah, so you can do a webinar feature. It almost acts like a Zoom, right? It's closer to Zoom, but um, but you do have your private landing pages and stuff like that. Let me put my landing page back up again so you can see that. So let me do that. Let me try to share that with you. So it's more personal outside of a Zoom. So it does your recordings for you. It does it in high definition. It has a whiteboard. It has a built-in whiteboard too. So I'm going to see if I can show you that as well. So this right here, this is my landing page. If you come to Jenny's meeting room, this is my landing page right here. So again, unlike a Zoom, it does have my domain name, right? Looks very, very good on mobile. and tablet. Looks really good on mobile and tablet. Can't even say that. So that's what you have there. And so that's how it looks, AC. And then a person, you can join the room, give you the code. Now you just join in the room. And then when you're inside the room, it acts as though like it's a Zoom. It has chat and it has a built-in whiteboard. So let me show you that one. Let me show you that really quick. All right. So let me see. You guys have any other questions about it? Jenny, you're dropping so much content this month. If time at the end, what's your thoughts on the refunding zero work, going deeper on task magic, just a budget and learning a new skill time factor? Yeah, we'll address that later. Meeks Applied is here. He's the quote unquote resident Task Magic dude. Did you buy both? I mean, because Task Magic is gone. So I don't know if you're going to be able to get that. Maybe I'll understand your question a little bit later. But let me show you guys what the whiteboard looks like. All right, so let me show you what that looks like. Share whiteboard. Go entire screen here. Here we go. All right, so this is the whiteboard that's built inside Meet Hour. I'm telling you, this tool has some serious range. All right, so so let's look at it. So all of your data is saved locally in your browser. Command O, live collaboration, try Excalibur Plus. Okay, so you can save it here. All right, so let's look at this. So if we had Meet Hour here, right? And then we wanted to add some more tools with it, right? And like I was saying, you can do a couple of things with this. I'm telling you, I'm digging this tool. You know, I love my whiteboarding. You guys should know that by now, if nobody else knows that. So if we're having a coaching session, I could just come and just bust into this. This is actually what I was trying to tell you. So now we're having a conversation. So this is actually what I was trying to tell you. We can do this, we can do that, right? And then we could come and then I could say, hey, you know what? I don't think we'll go with a 0 there, but let's just go with a square there to where it makes sense. Are you guys digging this? Are you guys? So this is all built inside of Meet Hour. So they have this, and then I think they have something else. So let me show you what else they have here. Let you guys let me know your comments on the whiteboard. So stop sharing the whiteboard. Now they also have a live pad. So we'll look at that as well. All right. So let's look at that. Oh, did that show up? Did that show up? I don't even know if I have it. I don't think I can get that for some reason. It says I'm sharing screen, but it doesn't look like I'm sharing screen. Oh, hold on. That didn't show up like I thought it would. Let me try it again. Give me a second. All right, there we go. So right here. So I will go here. All right, Monday. Let's see, Monday. Can't even type Monday, Tuesday. We will deploy. So this is built in. These are the notes here. And then you can come and you can share the notes here as well. All right. So that's kind of how that works. Interesting. So that's all built in here, Meet Hour. I'm telling you, it's not bad. This tool is not bad. I'm kind of impressed of what we can do. This is the last test I wanted to do, was a streaming on it. All right. So does anybody have any last minute? I'm trying to look at your question because I didn't want to be even in here that long. And say, so, all right. So let's help Adrian out here. Even though she's not in the inner circle, we will help her. She's a member of the channel. I don't know if she's in the inner circle or not. I don't know if she's, are you tier 3 or not? Anyway, if you're tier 3, you'd be in the inner circle. But all right, so let's answer these questions here really quick. She said, okay, maybe the webinar feature might appeal to me, but sure. Yeah, so I don't know, Adrian, maybe we can have a conversation offline. I can definitely help you answer it, and maybe we can, like I said, we can look at some different things. So Mark Rodriguez is with this 20%. So Mark Rodriguez, so let me give him credit publicly because he's been asking for it. So Mark Rodriguez told me, he says, "Hey Jay, man, you're gonna still go with stream?" I was like, well, yeah, it's pretty decent. You can do multi-camera, and you can have your own catalog, right? And he's like, "Oh, okay. So you're prepared to pay 20%?" I was like, "Wait, what?" So it doesn't say 20% anywhere on the Appsumo channel, but I started digging into questions, and we found it says they charge 20% for the entire platform. But I could not understand why I needed to give them my PayPal account number. So they were going to collect all my earnings and then pay me out PayPal, but it had to reach $100 before they paid me out. I was like, wait, what? So it got really, really weird and got strange, right? You know, stranger danger on a tool. I was like, wait a minute, what's going on? Why you didn't tell me? And so um, that was kind of difficult that I saw that. So give Meek Supply. Yeah, man. Mark won his credit. So hey, you guys know I'm about giving credit, right? You guys already know that, right? Well, I'm giving you credit, Meek. So now we're gonna put you on the spot since you trying to clown, right? So Adrian wants to know. Adrian, I have two Adrians here. I have Adrienne. I think I have Adrian. I don't know, Adrian McGraw. She's Jenny, you dropping so much content this month. If time at the end, what's your thoughts on refunding zero work, going deeper on task magic, just a budget and learning? So if you're asking me, so here's what I'll say. And either, she vet in the house. That's my girl. She gonna back me up. She vetted is not good. That's my veteran buddy. She not gonna let y'all jump me tonight. All right. So listen, thanks, Shevet, for showing up. I really appreciate that. So listen, um, so if I had a choice, and I'm letting you know, and I want to know your comments below, is if I had a choice between zero work and task magic, I'm definitely going task magic, right? Because I have more range. I think I have more range with task magic. I'm just letting you know. I can probably do, because task magic connects with pieces. What is it? What is something pieces? I can't even, active pieces. I think it's active pieces. It connects with that, and you could just do so much more with it. And they're continuing to build it and tweak it. So, um, and so Meeks, concentrate, man. Leave Chivet alone. Concentrate. Chivet is an OG, man. Her and Mark, Mark and Adrian Calloway, they've been running with me for a long, long, long time, man. She just finally getting around to checking her email too, like everybody else. But listen, all right. So Meek Supply, you need to back me up. Answer Adrian McGraw. She wants to know. She said, "Hey, yep, bought both. Saw zero work, was still refundable, and was like, So she has so Meek Supply. She has zero work and she has task magic. And my comment to her was, hey, if I had to put them on a scale, I'm gonna put task magic here and zero work. I'm not gonna. Zero work is kind of good at a couple of different things. I think it's definitely good at navigating Facebook. I've noticed that was one of the better things that I've seen it done, that it did well. I think it can do LinkedIn a little bit well, but it only really operates better. Matter of fact, let me give you the separator right here. Task Magic can work in the cloud, in the browser, or it can work on your desktop. That's for one. So you're getting two options for one. if I'm not mistaken, I think only Zero Work can only work in the browser. I could be wrong. Oh, no, no, no. I take that back. They do have a downloadable. No, well, I think that's a browser plugin. Oh, they have a browser plugin. They do have a browser plugin. So, so Zero Work has a browser plugin, and so yeah, TaskMagic, they rapidly developing it and making moves to integrate it with a lot of tools. So I mean, yeah, well, he's telling the truth. I mean, they're doing a lot of different things with it, and I'm starting to see their vision because they want to connect every single thing. They want to make Task Magic the only tool that you need. I'm promising you, I can see what they're doing. They're trying to connect that puppy to everything. So it's almost like every single tool that you have that at least has a webhook, right? You can do all of that connecting and stuff with Task Magic. Yeah, so if I had that difference, so Adrian, anything? Yeah, so that's what I'm seeing. That I mean, if I had to use it, if I had to look at both, like both of them side by side, I'm taking Task Magic all day long. I mean, in a heartbeat, right? And so I have both, right? And I got the Zero Work before Task Magic even came. And Zero Work is not bad at what it does. Make no mistake about it. I think to me though, I think it's sweet spot. Like you could do some real damage with Zero Work inside of Facebook and I think inside LinkedIn. Those are the only two places where I thought I saw it kind of excelled at. Just right out of the box, I saw it excel at those two areas. But I see Task Magic, man, they got a whole list of things that they can do, and they do very, very well. So yeah, their community is very active, unlike the other automation tools. Yeah. So, and I noticed, and this is no ding on the founder of Active, no, of Zero Work. I think they have a, uh, what do they call those rooms? Uh, I can't even remember the name of the room, but what are those rooms called? Those server rooms? I forget. That's their community. They're using that for a community. So anyway, I wanted to just bring you guys this tool. I wanted to bring you this tool. One thing I'm going to tell you, so you can't say I didn't tell you. But Meat Hour is nice. It passes the smell test for me. We met the founder. The quality is nice. You can zoom in, zoom out. The white label, if you get it, you really want to be white label. You really want to be tier 3. If you just need a tool that you don't want to pay, um, all those other, you don't want to pay a monthly for, then I would get it maybe a tier 2, tier 1 or tier 2. But if you really want to make it your own, kind of use it for coaching, kind of customize it, put your own colors and stuff in it, make your own nice landing page and all that, then you really want to get tier 3. Um, that's what I would say about that. So anyway, I didn't want to hold you guys long tonight. I just wanted you guys to see. I wanted you guys to be here to help me test it out. And actually, it passed my test. What do you guys think? Let me know if it passes. Should we keep it or dump it on the shelf? So shelf or keep? You guys let me know in the comments before I get out of here. This is Meat Hour. Meat Hour has got range. I've already told you guys that. Has a lot of range here. So do I keep or do I dump? You guys let me know in the comments before we get out of here. Yeah, so again, this is Meat Hour again. Your brand, one tool, one-on-one. You can do your one-on-one coaching at in the morning, 9 a.m. Do a webinar with 500 people at 12 p.m. Do a live stream with 5,000 people at 6 p.m. Optional embed as a paywall. Yeah, that's a lot. You can't, You can't, one thing you can't do, and I think a lot of people don't know this or they haven't realized, you can't embed a Zoom. I don't, a lot of people don't know that, but you can't embed a Zoom. You cannot do that. So, um, yeah, you can't embed a Zoom. So let me stop sharing here. Keep hitting all these tabs. I don't want to hit the wrong tab here. Uh-oh. Did I lose it? Crap, I hit the wrong tab. All right. All right. So let me see. Let me take you guys rest of your questions here, and then we can wrap up here. Thank you both. The community is excellent. I'm keeping mine. C-Store, did you get Meat Hour? What tier did you get Meat Hour? It has potential. AC says has. Wow, AC, you roughing it up. I know you be kicking the tires really hard on your tools. So can you put in lower thirds or graphics in your stream? No, you can't. You can't do that. But again, this is not a stream first tool. You can do that with stream first tools, right? Like you can do that with stream, but you just can't. It's not going to bring things up at the bottom or anything like that. I think streaming is just an option that you can actually do. I wonder. So Meek Supply. So yeah, Anthony's saying keep. I think you own this one too, Anthony. I think you own this one. I wonder if you could use OBS as your virtual camera to Meet Hour. I know you can do a. I know it has a private. I think you can. You can. You know why? Because you can do a custom RTMP setup. And matter of fact, the way this is running, to get this live going, I had to go inside YouTube, and I had to get my my stream key out of YouTube to drop it inside of my Meet Hour. So yeah, to me, it's not a streaming tool first. I think streaming is just something that they added as a nice little add-on, right? Yeah, all right, C-Store. Yeah, I got a tier 3. Are we doing a Reno holiday mixer? Probably so. Got to bring some eggnog. I think we will. Do you guys want a Remo connection? You guys want a Remo hookup? You guys let me know in the chat. I know the inner circle. I know we're doing something, but we want to know if we can invite some of the other peeps, man. See if that's the case, then this is a keeper. Yeah, so it does have custom ARM TP. So that's what you're asking. It does have that. So you can use your OBS and things of that nature. Does Meet Hour turn off? Does Meet Hour run off of Zoom? No, it's totally on its own. It's not a Zoom product at all. So, so why would you think that, Shivat? Why would you think it ran off of Zoom or something like that? I think is what you're saying. Why would you think that? Or it's Zoom-like though. It's very. If I had to compare it to any other tool, I would compare it closer to Zoom. But again, you can't embed with Zoom, right? Matter of fact, if we really think about it, right? I think because the first question Meek Supplied asked was, can you do lower thirds and all that? You can't do that in Zoom. I mean, can you? I mean, you can't even do that in Zoom. Like I said, it has a Zoom feeling to allow you to stream, but it's not a stream first platform. So a stream first platform like a StreamYard or live stream, some of the OneStream, some of those tools, they're stream first. So they're going to have the lower third, they're going to be able to do. Now, one of the things I think you guys can see it can you see in my screen in the top left corner? Tell me what you see there. So AJAC, hey Perry, what's up? Perry, Mark Rodriguez wants to know if you want to host our Remo party. We're going to have a Remo holiday mixer, probably inner circle. We might invite some of the peeps from here. It was nice to compare this to Stream Studio. Yes, I would like to see that. Guru Lies is like, I looked at Guru Lies. I think somebody else asked me that. I don't know. Let's look at it on here on Appsumo. Since I'm here and my wife is gone, I got some extra time to kill. And since I love talking tools. I can be here all night. Me and Meek Supply, we'll be here till like 4 or 5 in the morning. But I don't know. His wife is much more lenient than mine because my wife will bust through the door. She'll be like, "Hey, you still on the live stream?" Right? She'll do is she'll jump in the room in the live stream and start commenting. So I got to be careful with mine. But she's not here right now. So you said, Shiva, you said because you just said you had to get your stream key out of Zoom. No, no, no. I had to get it out. I may have said Zoom. I'm tripping. I may have said Zoom, but I had to get my stream key out of YouTube. Sorry about that. In order for me to stream it to YouTube, I had to get the stream key out of YouTube. Sorry about that. I did. I forgot. You be hanging on my every word. Zoom workaround. You can put in graphics if you use OBS as your virtual camera. Okay, so there you go. So if you use the OBS streamer, you can actually do that. I forgot about that. I haven't used OBS in so long. Ever since I got my one stream, I haven't used OBS, haven't needed to. So you guys see that set next appointment in left corner. I don't have a Remo. No, you're not gonna host. No, you're gonna join me. We're gonna do the party. I have Remo. We're gonna do a holiday mixer. All right, because I got to use Remo more because I got to get used to it, get comfortable with it. Because I'm about to do some business this year. I'm not playing. Meek Supply, why you say you got that right? You say you got that right. What do you mean by that? I don't know. So C Store is the only one that's seen it. It says set appointment in the left corner. That's a customized feature. So if you look at my screen, it says set appointment in the top left corner. And what was happening when I have my coaching or my one-on-ones, I was having to put my calendar link for my clients in the chat and say, hey, just click on this, set your next appointment. Yeah, set next appointment in the upper right. Yeah. So yeah, it has it in the upper. Oh, I'm looking at my screen. It says the upper left. It's the upper left to me. It's the upper left. I guess the way I'm looking at the screen, but it says set your next appointment. So when you click on that, it actually goes to the calendar. So let's say I'm having a one-on-one. This is probably more powerful than you think. So you're having a one-on-one with somebody, and say, okay, well, go ahead and let's set the next appointment so I can get you on the calendar. And then instead of you sending the link or finding a link, then sending it to them in the chat, they can just click on that button. It says, hey, click on the button, and it'll open up a new tab, and then they can just pick the calendar from there. It's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. And they had it on the it was just an option. They say, hey, do you want to put some branding there? Do you want to? So I can make that go anywhere I want to. I can create that into a button and say, hey, go here or go there or go to my store, right? And I can have that there. So that's something that I can have there as an option. So that was something they added. So that was nice. I didn't know that they had that. All right. So I guess we need to start planning for a little Saas mixer. Um, and I thought, here's what happened. So let me be honest with you before I let you guys go. Right. Now what is Jenny talking about? I thought I had a Wednesday winner. And like right now, I'm disappointed. I can't tell you what they did. You guys already know about the 20% thing on the stream. We already talked about that one. So we've moved on from that. So that was not a Wednesday winner. I thought I had a Wednesday winner chicken dinner. I may not have a Wednesday winner this week. I may not have any winner this week, but I wanted to test out Meat Hour because I think Meat Hour is here for like another 8 days. So if you wanted to get that, I don't know how well they did. That they would come back. So I don't know. Might see them come back. So you guys got any last minute questions? Any last minute questions before I shut down the stream? This was nice. I got to tell you, I'm kind of impressed with the quality and just having the ability to stream multiple streams. So I could stream again, my stream count, I could stream to YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitch, and I can do an OBS or a custom RTMP stream, right? And that means I can probably stream to Remo as well. So Yeah, that's 6 streams simultaneously. I don't think that's you guys are getting that. Simultaneously, I can do that, right? Um, yeah, and I don't think the other tool could do that. I don't think they could do that. Yeah. So meet hours leaving in 8 days, 3 hours, 10 minutes. So just, might want to take a look at them. Yeah. All right. So I think that's it. You can probably get away. I think you can get away with a tier two, but if you wanted to customize it, have it as your own experience and all that, you got to go tier three. All right. So, hey, you guys have been cool. Thank you guys for joining me at the last minute. I didn't expect anybody to be here. I was just going to do the test and see how it looked on YouTube. So, my last statement before I go, what's a sweet spot for meet hour tier two? Yeah, if tier two is a sweet spot, but again, if you want to get around the customization of your own domain, people landing on your domain, I think meet hour will still be branded a little bit in their room, a little bit like up in the corner. I think so. Those are the things that you may have, if you want to avoid, you may want to avoid that. But other than that, and I know it's super expensive, definitely coming off of Black Friday. But I told you guys when we were doing Black Friday, I said this would be a good one. Actually, it was in my top 15. Yeah, it was. I think it was like 11 or 12 or something like that. But Meat Hour was definitely on my top 15, and that's for this reason because it had a lot of range. Is it a single click to stream to say Facebook or YouTube, or do you still have to set up the streams for each platforms before streaming? So the way that works is once you come into the room and to start the stream, you click on it'll say stream. Who do you want to stream to? So you have these these checklists of all 6 streams. You have YouTube, you have your LinkedIn, whatever. You hit the slider, right? And says, "Oh, do you want to stream to YouTube?" It says, "Give us a stream key." So as soon as you hit the button to stream that YouTube, you then have to input the stream key. Now, this is my first time doing it. It asked me, did I want to stream this particular meeting when I set it up? And I said yes. And I put all the information in before the stream started. I put all the information in before the stream started. But for some reason, when I wanted to go live, it says, put your stream key in. That's right. So here's what it did. So it asked me the URL where I was going to stream it to first. So when I'm setting up the meeting, it says, give me the stream URL, where you want to send this to. It asked me that first. But then when I got ready to go live inside of Meet Hour, before I got ready to go live, it says, give me the stream key. So if I click on LinkedIn, it'll say, give me the stream key. If I clicked on Facebook, it'll say, give me the stream key. But I think initially you could do all your where you want it to stream to. I think it's 2-step process. Wasn't bad. But it was easy after that because then you just say it said you want to go live. You click live, and then all the streams picked up. Can the webinar be evergreen or does it have to be live? Yeah, I thought I could try to trick it. I haven't gotten that far, but that's a good question. Can the webinar be evergreen or does it? I mean, I don't think so, Adrian. I'm gonna have to check with them. Um, I'm gonna have to check with them because that's a good question. That's a darn good question. So let me let you know. Let me look in the dashboard here. So I don't, I'm not gonna, I don't know. I don't know. So let me ask them. Let me ask them while we're here. Let me just ask them in the chat. Um, let me just ask them. So just stand by because I wanted to tell you guys something else. Um, um, I'm gonna ask the founder too, and I get another opportunity. I'm gonna ask him, is that something that they would consider doing? Because that's a biggie. So that's a good question, AC. Does it replace sessions? I think at this point, Prince is in a wait. Do you guys know Prince is in the house? My guy Prince, what's up? I haven't seen you all year. Now you're gonna try to join at the end of the year, the end of the month, the end of the year. Prince is in the house, you guys. What's up, JJ? So I know Mark, I know you're going to sleep, so go ahead and go to sleep, man. I appreciate it. When Mark Rodriguez leaves the room, I'm going to give you guys some more juice. So you guys just let me know when he leaves the room. I'm going to give you guys some more juice because he always leaves early. He comes to the party early and then he leaves early. So, but I think because he lives in New York, I slipped that one in there. Some of that is going to go for some of y'all here. All right, I'm sorry, Mark. I'm sorry. That was funny. I couldn't keep that one back. All right. So does this replace sessions? I think it does replace sessions, right? And from what I'm hearing, sessions is kind of, I think after they got rid of all the LTDs, from what I hear, they got a little bit of life left. They have a little bit of life left. So with an embeddable live stream, is there a chat that embeds along with it? Yes, you can have the chat. You can have, I don't think the chat shows up. I think you have to click on the chat box. Yeah. So I don't think, like in some evergreen webinars you've been to where you show up and in a chat box is there off to the side. I think you have to click on the chat button to make the chat the chat. But so let me just show you if I can. Hey, cool it on the hacks, Meeks. Now you starting you want to hack everything, man. That you got to leave that to my domain, man. So this is the chat box here. Hopefully, you guys can see that on the screen. So you have to click this on. I don't think it appears on the screen, but I think you have to put that on the screen. I think if that's yeah, because I think it sounds like your wheels are turning too, Adrian. You're like, hey, wait a minute, if I can do this. So yeah, I think you can add that. I'm thinking about hacking this. Can you revoke licenses easy, or do they use email to verify the license before they are allowed to streams? I think you can revoke licenses. Iron sharpens iron, bro. This guy. So that's funny. I don't. Let me see if you can revoke. So I think so when it comes to I just got back. Okay, so they responded to my answer, AC, about Evergreen. They said, unfortunately, we don't have this feature right now. We have enabled webinar mode option where you can schedule webinar meetings. So that's that enable we were talking about. I said, hey, I think there was an enable button here. So that's what that means. So we have enable webinar mode option where you can schedule webinar meetings. I'm going to put okay. Let me see. Okay, but can I do a pre-recorded webinar that starts if a person clicks? I don't think you can do that though. I don't. Let me see. So what I asked him, AC, is okay, but can I do a pre-recorded webinar that starts if a person clicks on a play button? So that's what I asked him. And it is an embed. So I think what you probably could do. No, I don't know if you can do that. I'm gonna see what they say. I doubt it though. I really do. I'm thinking about hacking this. Can you revoke the irons? I don't know. Let me ask them. I'll ask them why I got them on there. Meet hour, usually an option in settings. You can revoke. Yeah. So Meeks player, it's all over this one. Yeah, yeah. Meek Supplied is all over. He all over it, but he don't own it. He be talking all that junk. Own it, pick it up, man. Tier 3, like I said, but this is a good buy. And like I said, it was in my top 15. Um, it's in my top 15 for sure. Because I told you guys, out of all those tools, out of 400 something tools, just made my top 15. I think it really just because of the range. I really do believe that. So let me see what they say, and then I'm going to ask them. I think I had another question you guys wanted me to ask. Can you record webinar meetings, and will it have a shareable link? So you can, I know you can record. So that's part of the initial settings. It'll say, hey, do you want to record? So I know it does ask you, do you want to record? You can record to the Meet Hour storage, or you can record to what's that shared space one? Enable lobby, enable recording. No, we don't have a pre-recorded webinar option. So you can enable recording. I think one of the other questions was, well, I have them because their tech support is pretty good too. I don't like when their tech support disappears for like 2 days. That annoys me. At least send me an email, let me know you got my stuff, but those are another one of my pet peeves. I don't like that. So Discord, Slack. What is your question on Discord and Slack? So Discord or Slack, what are you asking me? Maybe it was the Discord that I was looking for the one that she was talking about, the one that Adrian was talking about on the Zero Works. Yeah, they have a Discord channel. They have a Discord channel. And I think I think Task Magic used to have Discord as well. I don't know if they still have it. I know they have their own community. I think it's a school community. So yeah, Meet Hour. Yeah. I think Hourglass is like, yeah, Meet Hour is nice. So we're gonna keep this one. So we're keeping this. We are going to keep this one. Can you record those webinar meetings, and will it be shareable? So I don't think it has a shareable link. I think you have to download it. So it doesn't have a shareable link. That I know. It doesn't have a shareable link, but you have to download it. Yeah. And I think some of these things that you guys are asking for, I think they got some stuff on their radar they're going to be putting on here. But I think we asked for a lot of those things. But some of those things, yeah. And I think they're supposed to be adding a G Suite or G. We can put it up to your G Cloud as up there as well. Tonight's live was 20% better than your last live. We're still on this 20%. We're still where's my sergeant of the arms? Sister Soldier, can you escort Mark out of here, please? Mark's past his 20% limit. Jenny, did you ever get the Stream Studio to work? I returned it, man. Yeah, Mark can tell you the reason why. Mark can tell you the reason why. So Raphael, I'm late. Wondering if you can see the comments now. This is not Stream Studios. You guys thinking this is Stream Studio? This is Meet Hour. We've passed on Stream Studio. I put that back on the shelf. I think I told you guys that. This is Meet Hour. I had Meet Hour already. It was one of my top 15. And the only thing I didn't test out before my return period was the live stream. So I can stream to 6 simultaneous live streams, and it streams pretty well, and it looks pretty darn good. So Me Too. You got Me Too. What does Me Too mean? You returned it? Yeah, I returned it. They had a couple of bait and switches in there, and I really didn't appreciate that. And Mark, so anytime you guys see Mark mention 20%, I'm going to ruin his joke right now. He's the one that brought it to my attention. And hey, Jay, they got a 20% platform fee. I'm like, no, they don't. I said, first of all, this is what I said when he first told me. I said, first of all, I don't see it on the Appsumo page. That's one. So I don't believe you. Then I said, second of all, 20% is a little bit high for a platform fee. He says, oh, yeah? He says, well, yeah, scroll down to this comment, blah, blah, blah. I was like, wait, what? And it said it. So I said, I don't know if that's true. Maybe that was the last time I was here. Let me ask the founder now. So I asked the founder, I said, hey, listen, rumor has it, I don't know if this is true, but from what I understand, you guys have a 20% platform fee. I said, if it is true, I want to know if it's true. And then if it is true, I want to know why you didn't disclose it. Well, when he responded, he was like, it is true. We have a 20% platform fee. And that's all he said. And then I responded back, okay, you have that, but why you didn't disclose it? Crickets, right? So that's what happened. I kind of was liking, I was digging it because I had the dual cameras, and then I can create my own kind of pay-per-view kind of window for different things. But then when I found out is I had to sign up with PayPal, and then PayPal was they had to pay me out through PayPal. So they would get my money and then pay me out for PayPal. But if I didn't generate $100 worth of sales, or ticket sales or video sales, then they weren't going to pay me out until I met that threshold. I was like, wait, what? So that's what happened. I never tested the stream on Meet Hour. Can you actually see the comments there? I normally use Wave. So no, you can't see the comments in Meet Hour. So really you have to have, if you're going to do a Meet Hour stream, you'd have to have probably a dual monitor setup. I got 4 monitors in front of me. So you'd have to have at least a dual monitor setup, or you'd have to be pretty strategic in when you do this. So you don't see the comments inside of Meet Hour. And again, Meet Hour is one of those things where, oh, let's add streaming, but streaming was not at the top of their priority list, is what I'll say. So yeah, with Wave, you can have 2 cameras. Oh, you can have 2 cameras in Wave. I forgot about that. So you can have 2 cameras in Wave. Yeah, but what was it that Wave didn't do that I thought they should be able to do? Wave is not bad. That's not, if you guys have Wave, Wave is not bad. I mean, I think I bought Wave maybe 3 years ago, and I haven't used it because I've been using the OneStream, but Wave is not a slouch though. Yeah, they're not a slouch. They're pretty nice, pretty decent. All right. So again, I'm out of here. I wanted to make sure I had all the questions answered. Did, did you ever get Stream Studio to work? I don't know, man. I never got the tech support to hit me back or nothing. The thing I like about even Meet Hour, the tech support, to be honest, they're 24-hour tech support. So I can appreciate that. I can appreciate a good tech support team. Oh, he asked me, let's see, tier. Oh, he asked me a question. Huh. I'm gonna meet with the founder of Meet Hour. I'm gonna give him I'll connect with him. I have his email and his WhatsApp. I'm gonna see if they can get that pre-recorded. Because if you can do a pre-recorded, then you can definitely do an evergreen, is what I'm thinking. I think that's the case. I think you can do that. I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta let you guys go. Been on there way. I was supposed to meet for 30 minutes. There ain't no comments seen when you're streaming in 6 platforms. Yikes! What's the hack for that? I have a hack for that actually. I do. It was a tool. What's the name of the tool? So when would you use Remo over Meet Hour? Just wondering your use case. Remo does have a lot of these functions. So the Meet Hour, so the people ask me is I use my Meet Hours for my one-on-ones, my one-on-one coaching. It has a whiteboard and stuff like that. I really, just so you guys know, right? I don't roll Remo out all the time. I don't. When I'm rolling out a Remo, I'm trying to have a nice little event, very organized, very agenda. maybe some payments involved. I want to have a good time, show people a good time, or what have you. So again, a person could be asking, okay, Jenny, you have Go Brunch, you have Meet Hour, you have a tool like Remo. My Remo tool is going to be used mostly for third party. Um, I'll put on third party functions for people, and I'll have my own events. So I plan to have at least 2 personal events a year, and I plan to do events for others. Maybe some of my clients that I'll do events that'll be part of my services. I'll do events for them to help them grow their business. So I will do that. So that's what my Remo is for. Now, for my Go Brunch is when I want to be creative. I want to do something innovative and I want to do something different and I want to create an immersive experience, right? If I have a church event, if I have a men's group meeting that are for our men's ministry at our church, and I want to do something different, or I just want to have a small breakout session where others can come and share on a stage because Go Brunch, there is no stage. You can't bring people, invite them on the stage and all that. Everybody's the stage. So it can't be a large group because then everybody wants to talk and all that other stuff. You got to mute mics. So it becomes a little bit more control there. And then I can't really charge like I want to get inside of a Go Brunch. But a meet hour is really, for me, a meet hour is one-on-one coaching and maybe meet with a small team of a company. So I had to meet with a client the other day. They own a couple of restaurants. I'm consulting with them on expanding and franchising. So I'm trying to show them how to be set up their tax structure and how their businesses should be done and how they should do their corporate resolution and some of how they should do distributions of their stock shares and stuff like that. So I'm meeting with them as a team. So I would use a meet hour for something like that. So that's how I would use it. I guess that Dobrush doesn't have a robust whiteboard. No, they don't. So they don't. Meet hour have agendas. Does Meet Hour have agendas? Yes, it does, because when you go to webinar mode, you have the ability to set an agenda. So that's a good question. Are you going to interview Meet Hour founder? I already interviewed Meet Hour founder. Thomas, you didn't come to my 3-day event. You guys get on Thomas because he did not come to my Black Friday deal room. He missed the Meet Hour founder. So, but you can probably join my TV channel, and I can probably put that up there for you. In your conversations with the founders of Meet Hour, did they give you any indication as to what's coming down the pike? He did say I'm gonna have to go back and listen to it. Did you guys listen to it? A couple people were there. A couple people have access to it. Everybody, you have access to it, Mark. You have access to it. You can listen to it. You can go back and listen to it. You have access to it. I gave it to you. You're probably so busy making all that money and cutting me 20% on it. But you should have access to it. But I don't remember particularly. I think he did say some things were coming down the pipe. And one of the other things he did say, and I'll let everybody know, is they're thinking about, I think they have a calendar piece that they have a calendar service that they have that wasn't part of the Appsumo original deal, but he had hinted at possibly if they come back, they'll offer that. So I think that answers your question, Adrian, to the fact that, does it have an integrated calendar? They have that service that they sell as a third. They have 3 products. Calendar is one of them, and some type of pay thing is another one. And I think that they said that since that wasn't part of their original deal when it came to Appsumo, because I don't know that it was finished yet. And on Appsumo, you can't sell things that's not finished or things that you're going to promise you're going to do. You can't do that. You can't sell that in their part of your contract. So that was one of the things. So I think that they said that if they do come back, they may offer another tier and may even add that. So I don't know. That was one of the things he kind of hinted at. So I want to be able to have agendas in one-on-one meetings like sessions. Everybody wants sessions. Sessions is hard. You can't, it's hard to do. I don't think you can, I don't think you could do that, Adrian. I don't think you can, I don't think that you can. I don't think that you can. That's a good question. It's their sessions is one of a kind. That it was one of a kind. It was a one of a kind tool. From what I understand, they're making a comeback. So, you know, maybe that's possible. So I don't know. But I think that one of the other things he did say, so I'm sorry about that, Mark. He did say that they're going to be incorporating some AI. They were going to be putting AI in Meet Hour. So he did say that. He did say that, Mark. I do remember he said they're going to be adding AI to Meet Hour. And so I have his WhatsApp. I'll probably hit him up and see what kind of things are coming down. Does Extensio have real-time updates to its folios? It's a good question. I think they do. I think if you embed, it's going to be real time. I think a lot of the things you have to do is you have to reload the screen. So if I use Extensio and I did a portfolio for somebody, and then I'm supposed to meet with them tomorrow, and then or they have an embed that's in there, the embed is going to be real time. Anytime you embed, it's going to be real time. But I think if I wanted to change anything else, if I wanted to move some dials or something like that, and then they're looking at it real time, they would just have to refresh their screen. I do know that. So Meet Hour could add it though, since they have agenda and webinar mode. Yeah, they do. And that's something that he's gonna a lot of people made a recommendation. He said they've learned a lot from the Appsumo. So I think that's something that they'll add. I'm gonna hit him up. I'm definitely gonna hit him up, and I'll bring that up to him, the founder. So thank you guys for hanging out. I'm good. Thinking about how to use Meet Hour with Extensio for agendas and meeting notes. I mean, you could do that. I mean, you can just embed it inside that meeting. So yeah, you can embed your Meet Hour, because I already showed you guys that. That's why it was my top 15 tool. I think Extensio is my top 5 tool. I think Meet Hour is in the top 15. So I think you could probably take a Meet. I think you can take a Meet Hour, embed it into an Extensio portfolio with somebody, and says, "Hey, we're going to meet we meet next Tuesday." So I think what's difficult in that is if you embed it in one, you embed it in all, right? Or no. So if you do use the embed, then that embed stream is going to be for everybody, but it really depends on who you let in. That would be kind of tricky. I don't know if I like that one. Yeah, I don't know if that's it. Stephen Goff, this is Meet Hour that Jenny is streaming in now. Oh, are you using stream? Everybody's like 2 days behind. So no, yeah, this is Meet Hour. So I wanted to test out the streaming for Meet Hour. And again, what I will tell you guys for the last time is streaming is something that they added that I think so it was more of like a Zoom type of meeting tool, but they added the streaming ability to it. You could stream to 6 channels at one time simultaneously, even with a custom RMTP setting. So it doesn't have all the bells and whistles, but I do think, if I remember correctly, I think we even mentioned that, and they had talked about adding that possibly as well, adding where you can see the chat and adding where you can see the stuff come on the screen. That is something he said he would talk to his chief technology officer on. So that was something. Meet Hour is on Appsumo. Yes, Meet Hour is on Appsumo. Whoa, what happened? I guess I didn't. Okay, yeah, Meet Hour is on Appsumo. 20% of the time I leave her. Don't laugh at Mark's 20% jokes. Don't do that. So yeah, Stephen, Meet Hour is on Appsumo. If you pick it up, the screen blanked out a little bit black because I wasn't moving my mouse, so it went into sleep mode. That was weird. So yeah, Stephen, if you're gonna pick it up, I'll drop my link just in case. Not going to cost you guys anything extra, but it allows me to kind of put on these kind of hackathons, if you will. So I'll post my link one more again, allow you guys, if you wanted to pick it up, you can use my link. Make sure you put my link, put it on a bookmark or something. I normally try to put them in all the first comments of everything. So this is my standard. This is my standard link here. This is my generic link. You can use it for any Appsumo purchase. Even if you wanted to get Appsumo Plus, you use my link. So this is my generic link. So you can copy it, put it on your desktop or anything like that. And so I may still have, and I think I've begun to say this earlier, I may have a Wednesday winner because I've been testing out a couple more tools. So you guys know how I work. I've been testing out a couple more tools. I thought I was going to have a Wednesday winner. It's like, I got a couple things going on. I want to test it for a couple more things, but I may have a surprising Wednesday winner. So you guys make sure you guys got to tune in for that. Meek Supply, I should think about tier 3 and joining Jenny's inner circle. It would be fun. He is in the inner circle. Adrian, you're in a different community. We're in the inner circle waiting on you. You're not even in the one that we want you to be. The one where you see Meek Supply, he's in all the time. He's already in there. So he's already tearing up the room, man. He's moving furniture around like, dude, calm down, calm down. So he's already in there, Adrian. You're right. He is already in there. So I'm trying to get you back in there. What I'll do is I'll send you a link after this. I'll probably just text it to you or something like that, and you can join as well. So I was looking for a 24/7 pre-recorded streaming app for LTD deal. I saw your comments on Appsumo, so I came here. So 24/7 pre-recorded streaming app. No. Adrian, you're just in a different community. I'll call you after this. I'll explain. So the only one that I've seen that would give you that, let me give you the, let's bring it up here. And I thought the only one that would give you that is that, because are you looking for Stephen, are you looking for something to do an evergreen with or something like that? I'm gonna wrap this up. You guys have been working me, man. What are we doing here? What is that one called? Oh, here it is right here. Let's share a screen on this. So let me share a screen. So this is the only other one that you could possibly do that with. Virtual conference, expo, coaching, meetup platform that engages attendees. Right here, you can do evergreen training webinar. You can actually do that. So this is the only thing on Appsumo right now that will give you the ability to do any type of evergreen anything. This is the only one that gives you that. So it has a Pabbly Connect, has a custom API. I think this would be a perfect tool to mix with Meek Supply knows it, Task Magic. Matter of fact, I have Be Human online. I'm gonna do a Task Magic Be Human hack. Yeah, I'm gonna do a Task Magic Be Human. You guys hold me to that, because thank you. Thank you for being here, Meek Supply. Thank you for being here, Mark. You guys just gave me the sweetest hack. BeHuman.online Task Magic. It's coming, baby. Put it in the oven. Oh, make sure you use my link to keep the channel going. Right. Yeah, that is going to be sweet. Matter of fact, where's it at? Miss Jones is out Christmas shopping. Your pot pie will stay warm in the air fryer. You about right, man, because she don't be playing. I joined the inner circle too. I got the link. Oh, okay. You joined it. Maybe you joined tonight. I don't know. All right. So cool. Miss Jones is out Christmas shopping. You right, man. She probably up at the Roseville Mall, man. Roseville. She up there. That's her favorite spot. Dropbox. What's your question? So Dropbox is the only. It's on. So they do have Dropbox connected inside of Meet Hour, and Meet Hour has their own service as well. I returned Be Human to get Remo. Did you? That's a good trade, though. That's not a bad trade. And I don't know that I know you personally. I don't think you would be doing a lot of evergreens. I think you would do more with Remo. I think you would make more money with Remo. Uh, so yeah, that's a good. I return Be Human. Yeah, yeah, I return Be Human to get Remo. Now, if you're doing a lot of evergreens, then the Be Human is kind of the one you want to get. I forgot that they even came back on that. And they're not that expensive either. So anyway, let's get out of here on this. I tried Be Human a while back and guess had some issues. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I think I tried it out once or twice. I don't think that I would use it for I don't think that I would use it for like full guests and all that. I'm just saying, I would just use it for evergreens where people will pop in, they'll be able to catch a webinar, quick call to action, or something like that. That's kind of the way I was using it. Um, for some of my retirement webinars, some of my lunch and learns that I actually do. So that's kind of the way I was looking at it. May pick it up again. Yeah. So if you're trying to do evergreen, it is the only tool on here that you can get with evergreen. But now that I have Task Magic, I'm gonna make a little bit more magic with that because that has webhooks in it and it has Pabbly Connect. So I can take them on a journey more better than what I thought I could initially. So I think I can do a little bit more damage with that. Um, Be Human didn't record. You know what? It didn't record, but it accepts pre-recorded. So you don't need it to record. So I think in two different instances. So that's a good statement. I think it records if you hook it to your AWS. It records. That's keeping their overhead low. They don't want to carry everybody's. So I get it. They're a small company, but so it doesn't record. That's what I'm saying. If I bought Be Human, I would only use it for evergreen. That's because it's the only tool that you've ever seen on here. I think live webinar has evergreen. I bought live webinar 3 years ago. I hardly ever use it because the evergreen is so hard to work in there. But I think I've done a couple of church workshops in the past, and I'll get called to do these church workshops, these church financial workshops. I think my live webinar works very, very well for that because I'll do these church financial webinars where you can break people into groups, and then you can go to the groups, and then you can visit each room and see how each room is doing, and then you can bring each room back to the main group. That's what live webinar gives me, that ability to do that. So for a 50 to 75 person webinar, would you choose Meet Hour or Remo? Come on, man. For a 50 to 75 person webinar, would you choose Meet Hour over Remo? Oh no, I would choose probably Remo. I guess it would kind of depend on the webinar. How long would it be? A couple hours? So record webinar in Meet Hour, download it, and put in Be Human to make it evergreen. You answered your own question. Yeah, that that's that sounds pretty darn good to me. So you can do that. You can actually, yeah, you can do that. That's a good hack right there. I like that one. So record a webinar in Meet Hour, download it, and put it in Be Human and make it evergreen. You're done. I love it. I like that one. That's a nice one. Yeah. May pick up again. All right. Nice. Yeah. So that's a nice one. I like that one. I like that one. That is a sweet one. Record webinar, meet hour, download it, Put it in Be Human, make it evergreen. How does it sit in Meet Hour? How does it sit in? Oh, you have to still embed it. You need your Gumlet. You need Gumlet. You need Gumlet, darn it. Actually, I don't even know if it accepts Gumlet, or does it only accept? I know it accepts YouTube. I know it accepts Vimeo. I don't know. I don't know if it accepts a regular embed. I thought it just accept links. I don't know. We have to see on that one. Hey, you guys have been great. You guys are working me right now, man. It's 7:30. I am tired. You guys take care. Thank you guys for joining me. This ended up being longer than what I thought, but I appreciate. Hey, make sure you guys give me a thumbs up, man. Don't be just coming and just leaving, man. You got to let YouTube know we have some juice going on tonight. All right. Make sure you guys give me a thumbs up. Appreciate you guys for joining me today. I am out of here. Now I got to figure out how to shut this puppy down because I don't know how to shut it down. So let me see. How do I? Oh, here it is right here. You guys have been great. Thank you so much. Leave a comment. Give me a thumbs up. We out of here. You guys take care. Goodbye for now.